Taylor King, ready to put on a show, playing as the league leader in home runs this season. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. King steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Singy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boo. Just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
King, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Oh, 1 down. Fastball for a strike.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
High fly ball out to center field. Pajes under it. 1 down.
Batting first, the left fielder, number 31.
Runner at second, nobody out.
The Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Man at second. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing. Well, these Mariners looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, throw to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
King locks in. You could feel it. Big moment here.
Yeah, everyone in the yard just sat up in their seats. So did I, Boo. The big bat's coming up and a home run already surrendered. He's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And another ball. There's a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
liner. Pajes trying to get to it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
King digs in. Huge spot. Go ahead, run on base, and this crowd knows it.
Yeah, he's got the lumber to make something happen right here. Doesn't need to do too much. Just find some green grass.
Outside. Ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And that's way high. And the count is 2-0.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count. Base is loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. That's through there for a strike. Oh, great stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at-bat.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Two on, two outs. Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to second, and great jump.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
The 1-1. That one ran inside, almost got him.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Oh, look at the stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. But they scored twice and even it up late. 8th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5. King had a home game for them.
Well, you'll never complain about getting a team win, Boog, but I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Here's a big power threat. Taylor King. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Right through there for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Raleigh aboard here at first with nobody out. Ripped, but it curls foul. Goes down looking.
Yeah, that's a tough pitch to stay on. You don't want to get beat inside, and as you see that pitch continue to run away from you, by the time it's in the catcher's mitt, you think it's a ball off the plate away. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though.
Anytime teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house, they're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
And another ball. Riley Green in the on-deck circle. 3-0 down. And there's the automatic.
Taking all the way on 3-0 right there. And as a hitter, you're saying, why couldn't I get that pitch earlier in the count when I'm looking to swing?
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. His 7th home run of the season. And they're chipping away. It's 6-3.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
King digs in. He's had this pitcher's number. Fastball off speed. It hasn't mattered, Singy.
Yeah, you can tell he steps in with confidence. It's like he already knows the answer to the test.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right field, on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Nobody left for Seattle, and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. On to the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Taylor King. Savali, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
1 up, 1 down.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
King had a good day at the office, even in defeat. Only 1 hit, a home run.
Oh, Boog, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Even in defeat, he can hold his head high.
King digging in, big time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation. Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Popped up. And there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
King ready to hit now, down late, RBI opportunity, and this guy's looking like he wants to write the comeback chapter.
Yeah, let's see if he grabs the pen, Boog. Could start writing a whole new story here.
Man at second. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 1-1. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to eat it, and now they have runners at the corners.
Yeah, you'll take it. Little jam shot down in the off the fists, but just powered it out to the outfield. You'll take that all night long.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Riley Green up next for the Mariners. Oh, and this one gets away. Runners hold tight, but it's a full count now. This one in the air right field. That's a base hit. Run scores. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Comes through with the RBI. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. Should have this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. The relay to the plate. Safe at the plate. It's 5-2.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
King steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Going, gone. And they've rallied from 5 back. It's 6-5.
It would have been easy for them to count themselves out, but they didn't, and now they're being rewarded for it. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
King starts it off with a lead. Looking to play add-on, not just maintenance, Singy.
Yeah, partner, when you've got momentum, you ride it.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mariners, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They're getting a lot of loud contact right now. 9 hits have gone 90+ miles per hour off the bat, which puts a lot of pressure on the defense to make some tough plays.
The 0-2.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these guys are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
1 away.
Up next to the Mariners, the lefty.
King had a sensational showing in the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came off. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
King stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. King with a homer in his last game. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
One out man at first. Here's Riley Green. Yo one. On the ground, could be two. Naylor tossed to second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Astros 2 and the Mariners nothing. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Bottom 4 and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King.
Taylor King.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Yo one. That one ripped right center field. Back there. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. That's his 3rd home run of the series. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
King steps to the plate. They're trailing, but here's an opportunity to reel it in. RBI chance.
Yeah, Boog, chance to be the big fish right here. This is exactly who they want in a spot like this.
King went deep in his most recent game. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-3.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that, and right there he made him pay.
Taylor King up next for the Mariners.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
That one hammered but pulled foul. The Astros trying to hold a 1-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. This to third. Slings it across. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder, number 31, Riley.
King had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
No question, he was a big contributor for him here. Fantastic effort at the plate, even in defeat.
Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Seattle Mariners and the San Diego Padres. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that's so inspiring.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. King locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boog. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
Backed off the plate that time.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. King with another scorching run of play lately here in San Diego and just getting started. This one in the air, center field. 2 away now. On to extra innings. Taylor King up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Not just far, but loud singing. Everything seems to jump off his bat.
Yeah, Boog, when he connects, the ballpark turns into a souvenir shop. That home run total just keeps on climbing. What did Eric Young used to say? Souvenir City.
Merrill should have this one. One up, one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 2-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second. 2 outs. Michael Busch up next for the Mariners. Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Hard hit to third. Whips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 2 and the Padres 1. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. King steps in. They're down, but he's got a chance to get something going right here.
Yeah, you can't hit a grand slam with nobody on. He just needs to be the match that lights the fire here. Well, these Mariners just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
One now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw and saved. Couldn't recover from the misplay.
Late in the game with the offense trying to play catch up, they're looking for any momentum they can get, any kind of opportunity to get back in this game, and an error can certainly do that. Let's see if that turns into something right here.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. In the dirt. King on at first. Nobody out.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Alexander. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down.
Up next is the first baseman,
Michael Busch up next for the Mariners. Liner snagged at first.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
So 2 down. Spencer Torkelson now at the plate.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
Right through there, got it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They trail at 5-2. King did well enough for them despite the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but wasn't a big downfall for him in the loss.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Taylor King. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. King, a former Gold Glove winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and a 4-time MVP, one of the faces of the league. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Mariners. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In the dirt. And the 2-2. Base knock center field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's Josh Young. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. 2 on, 2 outs. In the air, right field. Tatis gets under it. And that is that. Mariners leave a couple, and now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
The 1-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Mariners.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Oh, 2 now. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Norby over to second, on to Olsen. That's 2.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Just missed. The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 5th. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Got it. Nice grab. Out number 2. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Taylor King, the next to hit. He's a guy who does it all. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Great catch, foul ground up against the wall.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're high level.
King had a decent showing in the loss.
I think they expect him to make larger contributions than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either.
Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King.
Taylor King.
King, multi-time All-Star, 27 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Line drive. And it stays fair. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. And he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
One out, runner at second. Here's Riley Green. He's trying for third, and this one squirts away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Struck him out looking.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield bag. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Alexander tosses to first. Third out. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. 2 on, 2 outs.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. but 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mariners 2 and the Padres nothing. This is Mariners baseball on the show Northwest. Man at first, 1 away.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
Nice curveball for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. See you later. His 11th of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 6-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
King digs in. They're in front, but that lead could shrink quickly.
A little breathing room never hurt Boog. He's got the bat to supply that 0-2.
And that drops in for a strike. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Back there. It's gone over the left field wall. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Man, I hated knuckleball. Seems like it's so hard to square him up and hit the ball hard, but this guy had no problem at all. It was like he was born to do this. Really good piece of hitting, just a sound swing, and he stayed within himself.
Man at first, Taylor King will hit next. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. And the 0-1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. That's out number 2.
Up next is the left fielder,
2 outs, runners at first and second. Taylor King digs in now. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That one is absolutely belted. That'll make it out of here. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they add to their lead. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
King really stood out in this win. 3 homers in this one. Just amazing.
No question. He was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Taylor King went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Taylor King will hit next. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. King wrapped out 4 hits in his last game. The 1-0.
Yep, that ball went out.
Raleigh gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And that one is downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Strike on the inside corner. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's Riley Green. Oh, 0-2 now. Lifted in the air down the left side. Takes it in for the out.
Batting for the center field, number 44, Julio.
First and second, 1 out. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Line drive, base hit. As the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he made it out front for the line drive knock.
Spencer Torkelson up next for the Mariners. Ripped to third and caught.
A perfect result for the defense. A line drive out that doesn't score a run, and it takes away the opportunity for that sacrifice fly. You can't ask for much more. That's the outcome they wanted.
So bases all loaded up. Jeremy Pena the next to hit. Oh, 1 now. Nice grab. And very nicely done for the out. We played an inning, no score. Runner at second, 2 down.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hard hit left side. Long throw to first, and that's the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. The go-ahead run aboard at first, nobody out.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
close one doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. That clips the corner. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. 1 away.
Excellent job. And I tell you what, the times that I played left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King. 1 for 3. King was incredibly productive in his last game with 6 RBIs. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Two down, nobody on. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 2 homers in the inning lead to 3 runs. We're through 6 full. It's the M's 5 and the Rangers 1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. King didn't do a whole lot in the win.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
And the batter now, Taylor King. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. King, a former MVP, batting second in today's lineup, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
The 1-1. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. A 2-run homer. The Mariners strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
1 out. Runners at first and second.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
Curveball drops in there.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
2 on, 1 out. Liner caught at second. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Taylor King.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one finds its way through. And they have their first hit since the second inning. Here's Riley Green.
Number 31. Riley Green.
This one in the air. Under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44.
So a man at first. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Rudder takes off. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier. Now he swipes second. Showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Man at second. Got him looking. Out number 2.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground at first. And that chance handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One left for Seattle. They lead 4-0. One out, man at first. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. He's already homered here in this one.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Deal 1. Raleigh leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 1-2. Stays alive. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
King stands in now and watches strike 1. Fastball is outside. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Here's a 1-1. Rolled over to third. And now whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Mariners leave 1, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. King was a big contributor for them in the win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
One down. Here's a big power threat. Taylor King. King launched a homer in his most recent game.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On a line base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Julio Rodriguez now. He might be the most popular player in Seattle sports at the moment. In the dirt.
It was cool to see Julio take advantage of his time in Arizona earlier this year during spring training. Went to a Suns basketball game one night, swapped jerseys with Kevin Durant. Remember, Durant played for the Seattle Sonics his rookie season before the team moved away.
2 away now.
And his father, Matthew John Armstrong, has appeared in several TV shows that we've definitely watched on a few of these team planes.
Man at first. Now it's the Mariners DH, Michael Busch. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So up next, Alex Freeland. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Mariners leave a couple. They trail it here 3-0.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and the count is 1-1. Foul ball there. One, two now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Out towards right center field. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Mariners, the center fielder, number 44. Up next for the Mariners,
King went deep in his most recent game.
King.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. Play made. That ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. We're through 5. It's the Rangers 5 and the Mariners 1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. King digging in. They say pressure makes diamonds. Let's see if this turns into a gem.
Yep, time to see if this one shines.
That's in there. 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Tying run at the plate. And he grounds one back up the middle. A dive. He's got it. From his knees, the throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
King stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it's off the wall. As the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
This is a big spot for a big-time player. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
The M's down to their final strike. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that'll do it. Ball game. The Rangers salvage the finale of this 3-game series. King played well, but couldn't lift the team to a win.
Not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. He's got better in him, Boog.
Taylor King, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. King steps in now. He knows what's waiting for him, Singy. An arm of top-tier command and stuff to match.
Yeah, no freebies here, Boog. You got to earn everything when you're up against a pitcher of this caliber.
King, a former Rookie of the Year, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here's Riley Green. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. In the dirt, blocked. Man at first, one away. On the ground to third. Nice stop from his knees. The throw. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
First and second, one out. Julio Rodriguez digs in now. 2 on, 1 out. Hit on the ground to the right side. The turn by DeVries at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. The A's lead this one 2-0. You're watching Mariners baseball on the show Northwest.
Up next for the Mariners, the right fielder, Taylor King.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs. Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Singy, that's his 299th career homer.
Yep, closing in on a pretty big career milestone. 300 will be extremely special. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
The right fielder, Taylor King.
King looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. And the 1-0.
You know, Boog, 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tie Chuck Klein. Hit 301, you tie Rogers Hornsby. I can't wait to see if he pulls it off.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Mariners, the left fielder, number 31.
Up next, Taylor King. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again? It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hard hit left side. To first. And that is that. Mariners are down in order, but they're up 3-2. Was a big contributor for them in the win. 2 hits, including that long ball.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Taylor King has been one of the game's most consistent power threats And now he's just one swing away from history, the 300 home run club. It's the Athletics taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. Now here is Taylor King.
Here we go, King. Let's go, King.
King launched a homer in his most recent game. King, a former MVP, batting second in today's lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
In the air, right field, Butler under this one. One down.
Batting third, the left field, number 31, Riley. Up next for the Mariners.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. 2 down, nobody on.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And it is gone. A big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career. Someone get him that baseball.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today. And this is a milestone he can be really proud of. There are a lot of very good hitters that never get to 300 homers in their careers.
Two aboard, 2 outs.
The right field,
King went deep in his most recent game. First pitch, not close. Fastball almost got him there.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. Ripped on a line to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. 2 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the M's 5 and the A's 2. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
One out, the runner at second. Here, the bottom of the seventh.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. Runner on third after the stolen base, even with the dropped strike three.
Nice job recovering to complete the strikeout at first base right there. Even though the runner from second does move up to third, it's not a big deal in this situation now that there are 2 outs. Just makes blocking pitches in the dirt to this next.
King moved into impressive company in this game as he hit his 300th career homer in the big leagues.
Impressive company indeed, Boo. Coming up on guys like Hank Greenberg, Rogers Hornsby, and Scott Rowland. And he's got plenty of years left in the tank, so I'm excited to see how far he can take this.
And now the right fielder, Taylor King.
Taylor King.
Come on, King. Here we go, Taylor.
King matched a homer in his last game.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. That one ripped. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Inside, just missed. And a 1-1. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. Here's a high chopper. Glove flip for one to first. Double play. Nicely done.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Runner at second here, one gone. King with a homer in his last game.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Batter challenges in a very big spot. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think
Muncy beats to second, out there. On to first, double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
One down. Now Taylor King. 1 for 3. Halverson, 31 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. The 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. On a line out towards center. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But
King strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end today. I'm sure he'd like to have a better game, but a win is a win.
Taylor King, fresh off an incredible series and ready to go. Can he keep the good times going in this one? It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. King, the former Rookie of the Year, 27 years old, and a 4-time MVP, one of the faces of the league. Ripped, but it curls foul. Just getting started here in St. Louis. What a stop. Throw to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 31, Riley Green.
King steps in, 2 down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
he knows it too, Boog. That body language says, yes, chef.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. his 17th of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-1.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
That's outside. Ball one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Ground ball left side. Sends it to Tolia. Inning over. Mariners go down quietly there. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. So a man at first. And now the right fielder, Taylor King. He's already homered here in this one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. Oh, you can't ask for a bigger performance from him. A pair of home runs, and now just a one-run game here in the late stages. This team won't go away because he won't let them.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. King at the plate now. That's ball one. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Swing and a bouncer. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Grounder might be two. Weatherholt over to second. The double play ends it right here. King made a big contribution despite the loss. Cracked a pair of homers.
Well, Boog, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time up, even in a loss.
Taylor King, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. One down. Here's a big power threat. Taylor King. King went off for 2 homers in his last game. And it's fouled away. Rosado measures 5 feet 10 inches, 190 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That's a base hit, so a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Riley Green. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. The 1-2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Going, gone! His second of the year. The Mariners strike first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. He handled a pretty good changeup down in the zone right there. To me, that says he was looking down, and that's why he was able to stay on it so well, not get out in front, and hit that ball a long way.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results. Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
2 down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. So he blasts one out the other way, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Next to hit, Riley Green. Runner on the go. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. 2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt, blocked. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. This one in the air, center field. Cho settles under this one. And that is that. Mariners leave a couple, but they lead at 3-0. King steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. Yeah. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nobody left for Seattle, but they lead it 4-0. So runner at second, 2 down. King, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the 9th. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. Out of here. Another homer. Home run number 20 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 7-1.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
King had a sensational showing in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
No question, he was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Taylor King, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Taylor King up next for the Mariners. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one.
Well, it made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Jones under it. 1 down. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder, Taylor King.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. That's his 5th homer of the series. And we're level. It's 2-2. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
King steps in. Previous batter couldn't get the job done. Now 2 outs. It's late and the pressure is mounting, Chris.
Well, this is where you pick up your teammate, Boog. They need someone to come through right here.
First pitch misses. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied 2-2. Now it's the right fielder, Taylor King. He's already homered here in this one. King went deep twice in his last game. The 0-1. Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that's a 1-out single. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Runner takes off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Spencer Torkelson up next for the Mariners. Two on, 2 outs. And the time run is on base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And now for Seattle, Jeremy Pena.
Well, the way these 2 teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the 3rd out. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Now the number 2 hitter, Taylor King. He blasted 1 out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Chopper to second, and that chance handled. Throw to first in time.
Up next is the left fielder, number 31, Riley
King was a big contributor for them in the win. Had a pair of hits, one of them a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.